Hey, happy Monday, everybody. I see Patty's on already. Hi, Patty. How's things going? Diz is on. Says, when I hear this song, I'm like thinking that everyone is swaying their bodies back and forth. Listen to...
Is she over by Orlando? I think that's where Patty's from.
I think that's what she said. I think she said that she's over by Orlando. So I like that. Diz is, oh dear, well, not this song. Ratfink, howdy Ratfink, how's it going? Good to see everybody on this evening. It's just getting dark. You notice the daylight is starting to get a little bit longer because we're heading, you know, what was it, the 22nd or something like that of December is the solstice, where as dark as it's going to get, and then it starts going back slowly the other way and starts to get daylight time. I like it when it's more daylight out, especially in the evenings, you know. Although I'm a morning person, I like it daylight. I like it daylight all the time. Well, I want to sleep a little bit, you know. So, yeah, she's still in Orlando.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, Orlando's busy, you know. I love Florida, but Orlando is.
I think we're all Floridians on here.
Right now, everybody's.
Patty, Diz, and Ratfink too.
yeah. Diz, Eric, he says heading to the Springs and change times again. So yeah, heading towards the springtime. It'll start, it's supposed to be cold the rest of the week, but it'll start warming up a little bit more, and it's a beautiful time there. I think says, hi, Sue. Okay, Google, good day.
Hi, Lucky Dog. It is 6:01 p.m. Right now, it's 56 and clear. Tonight, it's predicted to be 50 and clear. By the way, you need to set out trash. Have a great day.
She always tells me, set out trash. Yeah, it's supposed to cool down. There's Scott, Pennsylvania in the house. It was rough leaving the Keys. I bet it was Scott, you know. Yeah, Ratfink, it's sure getting cold for sure. Yeah, we're going to have a little cold cell.
But you were just in Florida, Scott, right?
Yeah, Scott was there. And there's Rick. Hi, Rick. How's it going, everybody? Our Pennsylvania crew's here. Our Florida's crew's here. So, like everybody's showing up. Yeah, Scott, I bet you do miss.
So now we got two Pennsylvanians.
We got two Pennsylvanians, and what we got?
Waiting on Ted. See if Ted shows up.
Ted, get our third Pennsylvanian. Yeah, I bet you Scott misses the Keys. It's so gorgeous down there. I just love it. My favorite place. I always say that. You know, it's like I do love it. So yeah, Rick says hi, Bob and Sue. Hi, Rick. Hell, Holly. Hi. So we get. Say hi to everybody that I can keep a member of. You know, everybody knows I got a bad memory, but I try to remember everybody. But
that's what our screen looks like, the Keys, right?
Yeah, that's what it looks like back here on the screen there. We have it looks like the Keys, you know. Yeah, Scott said I was Key West for a week. Hi all. So yeah, that was great. I saw some of the pictures. Look like you got some good fishing in. Yeah, Ratfink says I love Key West. Rick says Holly says hi. So. One of those lemonade stand launching. If you saw our video, we went out. We've got a lemon tree and we got an orange tree, and we gathered it all up and made lemonade. So Scott says I'm going to start a lemonade stand. 5 cents a glass. You know, I think it'd take more than that. The sugar probably costs more than that. But that was fun. So we did a little video on making lemonade. So that was fun. Infield Ike, hi Infield. Hello from Ormond Beach. I'm eating wings and having beer at the Hooligans by the Harley shop. That's cool. Sounds like fun. I got to get some wings. I haven't had any wings for quite a while. So, and you always say that you're having wings, like making me hungry for wings, Ike. So, Sue says hi, Holly. Hi, Ike. And Rick says I've never been to Florida. I would love to go. Gosh, you got to come down, Rick. It's great. I mean, you know.
We go over here on Wednesdays to get them at the airport, the jumps, whatever, perfect spot.
Yeah, they have where they jump airplanes here. You used to have free wings every Wednesday. You go over there and you had to buy a beer and you got a ticket and you got free wings. Well, they quit doing it, but it was a kind of a biker thing. That means some friends used to go over there. Yeah, Scott, Rick, you'll love it. Yeah, you got to come down. That's my Monday night ritual. Yeah, I love Monday night rituals. Yeah, go to Saints and Sinners. You know, up that's the big Harley shop up here. There's Bruce Rossmeyer. You know, Ike says hello, everyone. Rick says I need a glass of Sue's lemonade. Oh no, you got a head cold. Oh man, put a little bit of what do you put, vodka in that or rum or something in the lemonade? That would really help it. Scott says launching a fishing video on Friday. Oh, cool! I can't wait to see that one. That'd be good. I liked your last one. I love the dog on the stage down there.
Yeah.
When that was pretty cool because
We wouldn't care.
we kind of like lucky dogs. Oh, Raffing says he's 100 feet away. Close. Yeah, liquid sunshine. That's what that was. Yeah, Rick, add vodka to the lemonade. There you go. Little vodka to the lemonade and the cold. Even though if it doesn't make it better, you won't care. So that's what it takes. Yeah, this. Well, I see you're still alive. That chili that I had was way too much hot stuff. Cast iron stomachs you all must have. Oh man, you gotta make some of that good 3-alarm, 4-alarm chili, and you can make it spicier. I did the video on the chili in it. Was quite a bit of spice in the jalapenos.
For your own taste.
Yeah, you can cut it back whatever. Take less jalapenos on it, less chili powder, and so yeah, you can calm it down. Scott says, "Hey, Diz." Rick says, "Laugh out loud, Scott." So yeah, he has a song called the Schooner Wharf Schooner Wharf Bar Dog. Yeah, that is so cool. I love the dogs at the. Of course, why wouldn't we love dogs? We're all lucky dogs.
All lucky dogs.
Part of the dog pound here. So no, it's a dog kennel club. Kennel club. Yeah, we're the kennel club, and y'all lucky dogs. So that it was cool. Our opening. I don't know if you saw the little opening on my video of the bird behind me. I just did a video. I think I'm letting that come out tomorrow, I believe. Been done some little video on out of the flying field, and these birds that are sandhill cranes, they come in right up to. I mean, they literally they were going to take the camera out of my hand, So it was a fun video. So that was what I did, the screenshot, Oh, Rick said we got snow yesterday. More coming Thursday. I know up that way you guys were getting quite a bit. The little swath that went down through there. I know someone was getting 6 inches or more. I saw Washington D.C. got a lot of snow. Sue's sister, she's up by Washington D.C. She got a lot of snow. My sister got a little bit. She's up in Ohio. It was in southern Ohio. They got more. Oh, this says my style would be 0 jalapenos and chili spice. Mild is that, so you like mild, Diz? Okay, well, it can be made that way. That's a nice thing about chili. You can spice it up or down however you like it.
That's right.
Infield Ike says, will anyone be coming to Daytona for the Rolex 24? I would like to. What I would like to do is take the road trek and park in the infield and go over there. But I don't know how expensive tickets for something like that would be. It would be kind of fun, sit over there in the infield. And the thing is, it's probably noisy. You probably couldn't sleep at night. Of course, you got the race. The race car wouldn't bother me. It's people screaming and yelling would keep me awake. The partiers. A steady race. That's music. Race car sounds. So he said, "Oh no, Rick, you guys have snow up there. Say safe. Yeah, you gotta be careful out there. Hey, boasty bikes." Oh, Rick said got 6 inches. That's what she said. Yeah. Well, that's enough to shovel. More than enough to shovel. Ratfink says those birds are all over Cackleberry Campground. Yeah, well, where that was. I took that at is just up the road from Cackleberry. I mean, it's probably maybe 3 or 4 miles up the road. But what happens? One of the guys in our RC club lives just over the road from where it's at, and he feeds them. Well, they know feed them. As soon as I got there, they come flying in there and just came right over to me. They was thinking I had food, So it was fun. Oh yeah, I said very loud at night. Yeah, that's what I figured it would be. There's Jeff. Hi, Jeff. You see Jeff on. So now we got Tennessee represented. So Scott says, Rick, are you an official fan? Are you an Office fan? Oh, an Office. Is that the show, The Office? I don't know. We haven't seen that.
I have not watched it. I'm familiar with it, but I have not watched it.
I'd have to try it, see if I like it. I've never seen it.
I think you would like it.
I might. I'd have to check it out. Is it? Yeah, nice thing, you can start at the beginning. You can go back to Netflix and stuff and go with the beginning. This guy says, hi, Jeff. Hi, Jeff. So everybody says hi to Jeff. Glad to see Jeff on. Oh, he's got his mask on. He doesn't want to get any cold or nothing. I don't blame you. The show the show The Office. Yeah, that's what Rick says. That's why the show
that's a line. Okay.
The Office. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what she said. It's a line from the show. Okay. All right. So that's a line from the show The Office. So I'm going to have to check that out one time. Heard of it, never seen it, Scott. Why do you ask? And well, because it was a line, you know. That's what she said as one of the lines from. You know, you identify different shows in that by different lines, like movies and stuff, and so you'll identify different shows in that by certain lines
like
into it.
Idiot.
Yeah, Idiot.
But
yeah.
That's from Everybody Loves Raymond.
Everybody Loves
Everyone's
Raymond.
Always
Idiot.
calling Raymond
Idiot. You know, I call everybody idiot anyways. It's just the way it is on it. So, well, we've been watching a lot of RTR videos all week. All the ones out there are doing, you know, RTR stuff. Well, it's funny. We've watched. It's what's the name of his channel? Van Life Sheldon.
Van Life Sheldon's Travels.
Sheldon's Travels. Well, I got a screenshot of it. So we was watching Van Life Sheldon. He was looking up Robert, Traveling Robert, and he found Robert, and they were trading stickers. Well, so they were putting his sticker on it. So lo and behold, there's Lucky Dog right out at the RTR. You know, they were doing it. So Lucky Dog actually made it to the RTR in a sticker form. So
oh, you got a screenshot?
Yeah, so I screenshotted that. So I thought it was kind of cool that even though we weren't there personally, Lucky Dog's name was out at the RTR. So that was pretty cool. That was pretty neat. So thought I'd share that with you guys.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, Rick says, Ratfink says my kids love the show The Office. I gotta check that out. You know. Scott says I haven't seen the Lake O video from Traveling Robert. You two might be on stand. Yeah, I think it's going to be a while. He's got a lot of videos, so I'm not sure when that one's going to be coming out. So it'll be a while. Patty's got her sunglasses on. She's all ready for the beach. She's ready to go. Yeah, Sue said Van Life Sheldon's Travels featured Traveling Robert today. Yeah, we saw Lucky Dog stickers on it, so that was cool. So does anyone want a disc? Yeah, I'll take a disc sticker. You know, we got stickers. Stickers are fun. You know. Trade them back and forth. On the back of mine, I've got Scott's stickers. I got his on my van. I've got Robert's on my van. I've got mine on my van. That's about it. I need more.
Think so.
I need more stickers. You know, so yeah, it's a great show. I got to check that one out. Yeah, I'll take one. Stickers are a lot of fun. You know, it's when I was a kid. You know, stickers was you always wanted, like, I was in racing and stuff, like STP stickers and you know, anything that had to do with car racing. And because I go down to the racetrack, you know, all these race cars had stickers on the fenders and stuff, and it's like to get a sticker was really cool, you know. And it seemed to me they were really hard to find. You know, you couldn't just get a sticker anywhere. And I always loved it to get. I don't know, especially the STP. I was a big Richard Petty fan though, and you know, I wanted a STP sticker. You know, Wacky Packs. So is that a sticker pack? Yeah, what is that? Is that maybe for stickers and stuff? Because it's fun to have.
Sounds kind of interesting. A wacky pack.
A wacky pack.
We see something called wacky cake,
wacky.
But it was just.
Oh, they make a cake in a microwave in a cup. Is that what you're talking about?
No, it was something my grandma made, so it was way longer than microwave.
Okay, yeah, they didn't have microwaves in grandma days.
No, they didn't.
Your grandma would like, what is this? So she wouldn't know what a microwave was or what it does, you know. Oh, funny stickers. Yeah, funny stickers are cool. You know, so well, the sticker I had of Robert, that was a limited edition. I don't have those stickers anymore. I got the new ones now. And so that was the last of it. That's all I had in stickers of those. So I got new ones here now. But yeah, Richard Petty loved his music. So, oh yeah, Richard Petty's music. What was that? Tom Petty. Tom Petty, wasn't it?
Tom Petty. Yeah.
Tom Petty. Richard Petty, the race car driver. Tom Petty, the musician.
Yeah.
I love both.
They're two separate things.
Yeah, but I like both of them. I like Tom Petty.
Tom Petty's dead.
Is he? Oh yeah, that's right. He is, isn't he? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so he's not around anymore. But yeah, that was cool. But yeah, I was a race car fan, and Richard Petty was one of mine. Oh, Rick said, I'm just kidding. He knew better. Well, you know, so many names like that, when they come familiar, it's easy to confuse me. It's not hard to confuse me. You know, so anyways, I was looking at the screen, and I look kind of dark in the background. I was just thinking, we've been watching Spingoli Saturday. I look like a Saturday night movie host, you know, with the dark background.
It does look dark.
Yeah, I don't know why it does. It looks kind of dark there in the background for some reason. I'm sure it's fine. It always looks different when I watch it back in replay, and I'll put it up on the television like in the back, and it looks totally different on it. So It's well, the camera here I use is a Logitech, and they just did an update, and actually the camera really looks like it's better in the update, but it's done some different things, you know. Yeah, this says if you want to see what the sticker looks like, go to. Oh, you're gonna give us a link? We can maybe try to get to that link. We'll try it. Yeah, Rapping says I always went by the automotive shop and they hand out free STP stickers from the counter. Always grabbed one. Yeah, you know, I always liked those STP stickers. You know, when I was a kid, I'd find stickers, maybe put on my bicycle and stuff, because I was a race fan ever since I was just a little kid. You know, I probably younger than 10. That we went to the races almost every Saturday night. My the neighbor guy would tell us, he goes, "You guys mow the yard Saturday morning," and he said, "We take you down to the racetrack Saturday night." So, you know, we wouldn't pass that by, so we go out and mow the yard, and Saturday night go down to Lakeville Speedway up in Ohio. A lot of race cars drivers came out of that track. Jeff Gordon had raced down there when he was younger, before he was in the NASCAR, and I remember seeing him and actually talking to him down there. And some sprint car drivers, Jack Hodenshield, Kenny Jacobs, Brad Doty, you know, they all came out of that area. So a lot of big, but it's gone now. It's no longer in operation. A lot of those racetracks have just kind of fell to the wayside, you know. They just didn't get enough support, not enough to keep them running anymore. But that's the thing about racing. It's a money game. But anyway, that's why it's always been. Any sport is the same way. It's all money game. So we're drinking V8 juice, the spicy V8 juice again in the coffee chat mug. One of these days I'll actually drink coffee in it.
And hot tea.
And Sue's got hot tea. Hialeah Speedway for oval racing and Hollywood Speedway for drags. Yeah, way down. I even have heard of those speedways way up north when I was younger. I knew of Hialeah Speedway. I went to some drag racing when I was younger, not a lot of them. And we used to go to Dragway 42 up in Ohio, and there was Norwalk Dragway. They have some big national races there. But I went some. I went mainly to dirt track. Dirt track was my favorite. Yeah, Rick says V8 is delicious. I love V8. I use that sometimes when I'm cooking, if it calls for some kind of a, you know, tomato juice or some kind. I always use V8 juice. It's got a little spice to it, you know. Everything says my wife got me a V8 Bloody Mary, going to try it. Yeah, it's good. I've made Bloody Marys out of V8 juice, you know, and just do everything but use the V8 juice instead, you know. Jeff says use your Amazon link for a small purchase last week. By the way, I'll be using your DJI link. Oh, cool. I appreciate that, guys. Scott used it too. He used the Amazon link, and it shows up there, and I really appreciate it. It doesn't cost you nothing to use it. You get all the same discounts, but I just get a little kickback, and it really helps out the channel a lot. Keep things going in that, so I appreciate it, guys. And same with the DJI link. They're all in my comment section below. Any of those links, there's a DJI link, anything to do drones, and they got some camera stuff there, and then you got the Amazon link. So it don't cost you, just click on that link, and then when you go make your purchase, you get the same. Doesn't cost you a penny, you know, but it does give me a help out. So I do appreciate that, guys. Oh, Rockfig says they actually have a Bloody Mary mix now. So that's really, I didn't know that. I like Bloody Marys, and you know, I'll get them and I'll drink them, and then I kind of get tired of them, and then I'll quit for a while, and then I'll drink them again. But I use that. What was that name of that? I can't think of that. There's one mix that I think I got some in the refrigerator now that it's really good. Zen. Yeah. Zins. And Rick says I can't drink spicy V8. It makes my vagina sore. Yeah, it does. You know, you gotta. I take, what do you call it, that antacids and stuff all the time. But yeah, a lot of what we eat will, when we get sick, we'll get heartburn and reflux and all that stuff. It's because of the way we eat, you know. I'm as guilty as anybody, but all that good stuff sometimes not makes you feel so. Zing Zang, yeah, that's it. That's a good mix. That is a good mix. Zing Zang.
I think ours is gone.
Is it gone now? So
yeah.
That's a really good. A lot of the bars use that Zing Zang. So if you order a Bloody Mary in the bars, you'll get the Zing Zang mix on it. So yeah, that's a good mix. Yeah, Rick said, yeah, I'm on acid reflux medicine. Yeah, that stuff, it's nasty, especially if you lay down and get that, what they call that, reflex. It's crazy, and you gotta set up right away because that's nasty, you know. And but it's you know, that's the trouble. Food is good, and not always good for us, and a lot of things what you eat will mess you up. Like anything sweet. A lot of times I'll say I don't like sweets. Well, you know, sweets will just burn my stomach, and I feel like terrible. And it's not it doesn't taste good. I don't like it because it's the way it makes me feel, and it's probably worse than most things is just sweet stuff. So I stay away from it. So, but sometimes you just want good stuff to eat. It's like, oh well, what the hell? I'm going to eat it anyways, you know, and because it just it tastes good. So, and a lot of times there's some things you can do to tone it down in that, you know. Rick says, watch Sue's lemonade. It's strong stuff, Bob. You know, it's really good, but now you talk about something to burn your stomach, a glass of that. After I get done, about 20 minutes, my stomach's burning.
Acid,
you know?
It's the acid from the lemons plus the sugar.
Yeah, and all the sugar on it. And so, yeah, and I like things strong. You know, when I make some, like the lemonade, you know, we used, well, it was like, what, 5 and almost 6 cups.
Almost 6 cups of
for a
pure
gallon
lemon.
of pure lemon. Probably could have used a lot less, you know, but I figured, well, if it's too strong, I can always add more water to it, you know. I'll mix it with milk. There you go. Yeah, it's a Delexit, Jeff says, is a miracle GERD medicine. I haven't heard that one, Dexalant for GERD. So they've got some medicines out there. We chew that one. It's a chewable, I don't know, what do they call it?
It's Alka-Seltzer,
Alka-Seltzer, gas and
acid pill.
that stuff's, it helps.
It's chewy pills.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, we'll use that, and that's one of the better ones that we've found. I used to use Tums, but Tums are marginal. You know, they'll help a little bit, but not as good as some things. But yeah.
Some people, sometimes milk bothers people.
Well, yeah, sometimes you get milk allergies and that, and it's like eggs. Man, I'll get so sick. I love eggs, but I just can't eat an egg. I can eat it like a cake has an egg in it or something like that. Don't seem like it bothers me, but just to eat an egg, man, it makes me sick. And in fact, the last time I made macaroni salad, made me sick. Oh, there's Country Road. Welcome. He says water. There you go. Just drink water. That'll do it. We drink a lot of the, it's like the LaCroix, the sparkling water. You know, that stuff doesn't have nothing but fizz water in it, a little bit of, tiny bit of flavoring on it. But we'll drink a lot of that stuff. And, you know, it's good. It has no calories and stuff on it. But, you know, I don't, I can't say I worry about calories because when I cook, man, I throw the butter in it, I throw cream in it, I throw all the, like tonight I made, is there lactose in eggs? I think there might be lactose in eggs, and I really think there might be. But yeah, I made scalloped potatoes with chunks of ham in it tonight, and I just used one of those mixes, you know, scalloped potato mix in a box and put it in Instant Pot. But then I add, instead of the milk they have you add, I added pure cream. It's like, oh, I'm worried about calories.
Heavy cream.
Heavy cream, yeah. It was, makes it good though, you know. Country Road, he gives a thumbs up. Thanks, Country Road. Yeah, Rick says I'm lactose intolerant. Yeah, and I think more people are than they realize is lactose intolerant. You know, it'll get to it. Yeah, milk gets me. I don't like milk, but if I have some cereal, I'll have milk on it. But it doesn't seem like it really bothers me. I don't notice anything after I, drink some milk or have milk on cereal or something. I grew up on the farm, and I milked cows every day and every night since I was probably 10 years old. And I just don't like milk. All the stuff goes through in the dairy, you know. Yeah, Raffi's, I don't like milk either. Oh, Patty said, I'm one too. Yeah, I'm just not a milk fan. I'm just not milk prone, you know. And the milk we had out of the farm, right, direct out of the cow, this was good milk. I mean, it's not this water you get out of the store. I mean, this milk we had, we make homemade ice cream with it. And it'd make great homemade ice cream out of that milk because it had a lot of cream in it, you know. Yeah, milk bloats you up and gives me the runs. Yeah, I can do that. That's no fun. Jeff says the main thing is don't Eat, then lay down. Yeah, I mean, there's that's the worst thing you can do is eat and lay down. Patty goes, never did. Yeah, that's right. I even as a kid, I wasn't a fan, but I always wanted chocolate milk. If I had to drink milk, I wanted it to be chocolate milk, you know. Country Road says, we are getting hit with rain all week, and I love it. Where are you at, Country Road?
Yeah, he was on here before, I
yeah.
think. I can't remember where he
But
said.
I forget where you're from, so where you're at. We're not going to get any rain. I think we're supposed to be sunny, but it's supposed to cool down a little bit.
Down your Hialeah? Was he the one down there that way?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But, yeah, we're supposed to be sunny all week. I think we're supposed to be in what, upper 60s.
Low 60s.
Low 60s. So anyways, we're supposed to be cooler, but by Saturday it's supposed to be 80 again. So we've had this winter's just been an up and down. You know, we'll get really nice and then it drops again. You know, but it's only drops for 2 or 3 days. They say this one's going to be like a 4-day cold snap. So, and
yeah, we had 2 nice days. It was cold, chilly, cool, chilly, and then 2 nice days, and it's going to be a week.
So yeah, it's just up and down. But nobody whines worse than people in Florida when it gets cold, because it's like we're wimps. It's cold. We sit around with blankets on when it's 60.
That's right. I was just talking to someone from Ohio yesterday, and I said it was 60, and I said you probably had shorts and t-shirts on, and when it hit 60 here, we have sweatpants and sweatshirts on.
Yeah, we do. I had sweatpants on today. I was cold. Oh, Rick says, I'm happy beer doesn't have lactose in it. There you go.
That's true.
Yeah, that'd be bad if beer had lactose
Beer
in
is
it.
good for you. It has grain, and grain is good for you, right?
Scott says B. Oh, yeah, right. And I hate anything under 70. Yeah, it's too cold. Yeah, that's same here. You know, and under 70 is no good. Oh, so I'm in Los Angeles originally from Dalton, Georgia. So that's
what's your
cool.
weather out there? Nice.
Yeah, he said he was getting some rain out that way. So, Scott's got to go. See you Thursday. Okay, Scott, glad you come on. Good to see you. Appreciate you, Scott, for all you do. So, we'll see you on Thursday.
Scott.
Have a good rest of the week. So Los Angeles, that's pretty cool. That's yeah. Rick Reffing says I want to go to LA. I've never been there, you know, and I would be interested in checking LA out. That's
beautiful.
One area that I thought would be fun. Sue said you had cousins out in LA, so yeah, I've never been out that way. I'm sure it's busy, you know, but it's busy here too. You know?
Busy.
Infill says Adam Wu made an awesome video of San Diego Zoo and Pier. I saw that one.
Yeah.
I saw that with Adam the Wu. Adam Wu, I have time. I don't know if he lives here in Florida or lives in California.
That's where he's from.
But he's over here in Florida a lot. So,
yeah, that's where his family lives, I believe. But I think he lives in California.
Yeah, I believe that's his home base is California.
San Diego Zoo is beautiful if anybody's ever been there.
Rick said, bye, Scott. He says, I've been there several times. Diz says, time to clean up the tank again. The walls are green. Oh, man. You know, I haven't, since you got that, I haven't cleaned my walls on my tank yet. It does, you know, and I have a little bit of green on it, but not, I don't know if you can see it or not off to the side. Get to the right direction there. That one there is like, I get just a little bit of algae on it, but you see, it's pretty clear, you know. Once in a while, I'll just go in there. What I use basically is, I'm an old upholster, and I have a lot of bonded Dacron, and I cut a little piece of Dacron out, and I go in there and just clean it off with that Dacron, and that's all I ever do. Maybe once a month I'll clean the algae off the side of my glass, and so I don't have a ton of problem. I get some. I won't say I don't get any, but I don't have a lot of problem with algae. Rick says, Bob backs, Google what the weather is here, and that's Sudbury. Mm-hmm. Okay, Google, what's the weather in Sudbury, Pennsylvania?
Currently in Sudbury, it's 26 and clear. Tonight, it's predicted to be 23 and clear.
Too darn cold.
Too darn cold. Yeah, as she comes on there, Rick goes, it is in Sudbury, it is too darn cold. Just says, I'll never go back to LA. It's like, so apparently it wasn't a good experience for it. It was like New York. I was there back in the 70s, and I'd never go back to New York. I don't like New York. Ike says, my tank is looking so good, and the new crayfish is doing good. I've never kept crayfish. I had these little ghost shrimp when I had my pet store. Yeah, and I have no plants, Des. No, I have no plants. Sometimes algae can come from the food you're feeding. If it has a lot of vegetation matter in your food, it could actually cause some problem with algae growth and that. So it could be that there's so many factors that can cause, you know, algae and different things in your tank. And filtration, the filtration system on my aquarium, I built myself. They're a sump filter. I made them out of these little drawers, like a little plastic drawer you buy at like Walmart. And I have a drip down filter into a plastic tub, which is no more than a storage tub, and it suckers through and back into the tank. And it's full of, one drawer has lava rock in it, the other one has floss in it, and I never touch them. They're in there, they run all the time, and I don't have much problem, you know. Country Road smiling, and Rick says, cold here, even for us. Yeah, it's cold, and actually up north they haven't had a ton of snow. This was probably one of the first big snow all year that they've had. They've had some, but my sister said we haven't had a ton of snow up there, so that's good. No snow's better. You know.
She said she was going to send a plane full of it over.
Yeah, she's going to send some snow down to Florida and drop it on. I go, don't you dare. Sue said the song said never rains in Southern California, but it pours. Yeah, it does pour there at times. Laugh out loud, Sue. Yeah, this is, we buy the food from the guy who makes his own food up north. Okay, you know. Oh well, Toodles. Yeah, Country Rose says, I'm currently making a infinity mirror. I'm a do-it-yourself pioneer. Cool. Infinity mirror is cool, where it just looks like way in. I love do-it-yourself projects. You know, that's like I was just talking about making my own filters for my aquariums, because it's as much fun making the filter as it was having the tank. You know, see if I can make it work out of stuff and make it cheap. You know. Yeah, Rick says we're getting snow Thursday through Sunday. Wow, you're going to get a whole period of snow. That's not good. Well, when I used to live in Ohio, the last place I lived was in a place called Medina, Ohio, which is just south of Cleveland, out of the snow belt. And man, we would get dumped on snow when you get that snow machine coming across Lake Erie. And man, I would get 8-10 inches of snow, clean it, and it'd start snowing again. It's like, that's like all I did is shove snow.
An infinity mirror. Is he building that for his tank?
Rick, Country Rose says, yes, I spent half of my life in the garage. That's fun. I don't know. Are you building the infinity mirror for a particular apartment? Like Sue said, your aquarium or whatever, you're building it for a particular...
That's interesting.
Oh, it's cool. If you've ever seen an infinity mirror, you look like you look way back in it forever, you know? Rick said, yeah.
And you like to do... You're a builder, do-it-yourselfer too, building things.
Oh, I love to build stuff. I have a little section here on my YouTube channel. It's DIY, just making stuff. I did one. I was going to do some digging here in the backyard, and I knew there were some water lines back there, and I looked up a divinity rod or divining rods, and all they are is I took 2 coat hangers and you bend them in an L shape, and you go through and you hold them side by side, and you walk around, and when it gets a line somewhere, they will come together. Well, you know, I just think this is a bunch of malarkey. I didn't figure it would really work. So I made these things, and they work. I mean, I couldn't believe it. I went over where I knew there were lines, and you just hold them loose in your hand, and as soon as you do, these 2 rods will come together, and at the point where they come in the most, and then they'll go back out, you can figure out right where that water line is. And if you go on my YouTube page and look under DIY do-it-yourself section, there's a video in there where I did that, and I was just amazed. I mean, I knew about these things, but I didn't know if they work, how they worked. And so, you know, I built a couple of them there, and I was just kind of blown away about these. Like, this is awesome, you know. Oh, so yeah, I love doing little projects like that. Yeah, Country Road said, I'm building it for my son. He has 7 years. He's excited. That's cool. That is really neat. So yeah, a little project like that is a lot of fun. We did one where we went out here and picked oranges, where you take the peel of any citrus peel, and you hold it up there and light a match and you squeeze it, and it'll poof. There's like the what do you call it? Whatever comes out of the oils that come out of the orange skin will ignite, and it's just just little fun things like that. I was just seeing one before we went on air here, where I don't know if you've probably seen this. It's common. You take say a thin glass, like a wine glass or something. You put water in it and you kind of wet your fingers, and you go around top, and you can make sounds on it. And I remember doing that. I haven't done that in a long time, and that was fun. So it's like I just had to think of that. So yeah, I remember that. There's all kinds of fun little tricks. One I used to amaze people with, and they used to call it like a barroom tricks or whatever. You catch a fly. You got to catch this fly alive. Sue's laughing at it already. And try this. It's really funny. You get a hold of it, and you don't want to squish it or nothing. You want to catch it alive on it. And then what you do is you take a glass of water or something. You take that fly and you put it down in that water and hold it there, and you drown that sucker until it doesn't move anymore. And I know it sounds kind of cruel, but it's a fly, And so when that fly looks completely dead, you take it out, and he's floating around in the water. He's drowned. He's gone. And so then you take that fly out of that water and lay him down on the counter and go get yourself a thing of salt. Cover that fly completely over with salt until he's completely covered over, and then just stand back here and watch. And after a while, you'll see a leg start popping out, and you'll see another leg pop out. Pretty soon that fly will crawl up out of that salt, and he'll fly away. And I remember a friend of mine, I did that too, and he was just blown away that I brought a fly back to life by salt. So
the question is why?
Because I can. Yeah, Country Rose. Wow, are you serious? That's neat. Give it a try sometime. It's just, this will blow your mind.
Here's how I deal with flies.
Yeah, Sue has a fly swatter. So here's the other method of dealing with flies. You can always use one of these.
And I keep the dog in line with it too.
But I tell you what, this little trick I'm telling you about will not work. If you use one of these on the fly, it won't work. Yeah.
I know, bring it back to life and then squish it.
You've got to catch that fly, alive. Hey, there's Denny. Hi, Denny. We're telling how to kill flies.
Bring it back to life and then squish it.
What if the fly doesn't come back? Well, then you'll be charged with murder of a fly. Give it a try, Country Roads, but don't hurt it when you catch it. You got to catch it alive, and get it down there and drown it. So I don't think it's really dead. Rick says, I tried that with a slug, Bob. He disappeared. It's like, where did my slug go? You mean he actually dissolved it in the salt? How's Denny doing? What's Denny up to? Denny is Sue's brother.
Over by Crystal River.
Yeah, he's on the other side of the state towards the Gulf side. Hey, bug and salt is the best. Yeah, I mean, try that, We'll get this going around again. So this is an old-time bar trick that we did years ago, but give it a shot.
That's pretty sad you're catching flies in bars.
Yeah. Let me know how it works, Jeff says, how drunk does someone need to get to perform this magic?
I'm serious.
Believe it or not, Jeff, you can do this totally sober, and it will still work.
And he wonders why he couldn't pick up girls in the bars.
What are you doing there? Oh, I'm killing flies and drowning them, It's like, I think this guy needs some psychiatric help, So, Rick, a slug snail. So you actually took this slug and did the same thing, drowned it and put salt in it, and it just disappears? It's like, I haven't tried that one. To find me a slug. Everything says, a bug and salt is a salt gun for flies. A salt gun for flies. There's all kinds of fun things to try, Sue must like flies. Yeah, Sue keeps that fly swatter there in sight.
We came back from Ohio, and the house was full of flies. I don't know, we dumped the trash before we left. We don't know, but there was like 100 flies, and I went around whack, whack, whack. And Bob had a headache and was just driving him nuts.
I was like, quit swatting those flies. What did I mix up? Something I sprayed, and it did kill the flies. Something natural.
Oh, was it cinnamon?
Cinnamon, yeah, there was cinnamon and
cinnamon water, wasn't it?
Was it? Yeah, just cinnamon water and spray it in it because I can't stand the smells like fly spray. That would just mess my allergies up.
Yeah,
so
cinnamon water.
And it worked. You spray the cinnamon water and it'll knock flies down. Country says if you catch a fly without hurting it, you must be related to Steven Seagal. Yeah, it's like I could, I said earlier that I look like one of those nighttime.
Mr. Miyagi.
Like I look like one of those nighttime movie hosts. Well, it kind of sounds like it, doesn't it?
Well, it was Mr. Miyagi. What was that? Where's the kid?
Oh, was that on?
The kid with
Yeah,
like
he
the
did
Japanese.
yeah.
Mr. Miyagi caught flies.
Oh yeah, he did. He did. He caught flies. Rick says, now, Bob, if you put salt on the snail, it will dissolve the snail. Really? That is interesting. Literally a barfly. There you go. There you go, Jeff. It's a bar. Yeah, Karate Kid. That was it. Karate Kid. Yeah, you're a barfly.
Barfly.
That's what they. It's like in truck stop. They call them lot lizards. Lot lizards.
Those are different.
That's different than a barfly. Yeah. So Denny's on here. You're quiet, Denny. Say something. I knew Denny's there. He's listening. Yeah, there's all kinds of neat things you can do. And I don't know. Can you get in trouble for cruelty to flies? We kill them all the time. Torture a...
Only good fly is a dead fly. I'm sorry. Period.
Well, it's like snakes. Went out to the flying field on Saturday, and there was a big snake out there, and it was different. And I thought it was still alive. Well, a couple guys there. It was just off in the parking lot. This thing was probably at least 8 foot long, but it had different markings on it. We determined it was a python, and yeah, snakes are very yucky, Rick. I mean, I hate snakes. Well, this snake actually was dead. His Carl, one of the guys, he said, yeah, I threw it over there in the weeds. He goes, it was dead. He goes, it was stiff as a board. I said, well, the only good snake's a dead snake. But close as I can tell, I've got a video of it, actually, that it was a python. And there's a lot of pythons in Florida that I guess people have left them loose as pets. And then they populate out there, but it had these real interesting markings on it. It was none like the normal snakes you'd see around this area. Ratfink says pythons are all over the Everglades now. Yeah, and that's it. They're all over the Everglades. Well, they're in Daytona too, because we saw one, a dead one. And then I saw the week before, I saw a otter going across the field, an otter running out over there. Yeah, Rick said, I hate snakes worse than bill collectors. Yeah, me too. I'll run the other way from snakes. I don't have much trouble with bill collectors, but if I did, I'd run the other way too. Country, so we used to catch bees and put them in a freezer for a whole day, then defrost them, and they'd fly away. I never tried that. I have to try that. Got me interested now. Just says, yeah, I'm sure you'll offend somebody. Yeah, it's that. I'm going to offend somebody because I'm drowning a fly. That would not surprise me. Isn't it crazy, Jeff?
Put a bee in a freezer, defrosting. Don't defrost them in the microwave, though, right?
No, you don't want to probably defrost the bee in the microwave. You'd have to let it naturally defrost.
Bees are good. Bees do good.
Well, they do. They pollinate the flowers and stuff, so they are beneficial to us. But I don't know, what does a fly do? Nothing.
Lays crappy eggs.
Lays eggs, makes maggots, don't they?
Yes.
Yeah. It's like, yeah. Kenny Rose said, I think there's a few YouTube of folks doing the bee trick. I'll check that one out too.
Check that out.
Hey, everything's on
There you go.
YouTube.
Make a YouTube video of you killing your fly.
There you go. I'll do that. I haven't seen any flies for a while. We haven't had any.
No?
It's get a little bit of cold. Denny says not much going on, so you got everything all moved in, all settled into the new place, Denny. So got to give you a lot more room now. Yeah, there's I seen that there's an old guy named Rusty that has a video out, and he was doing pictures of bugs one day. He makes like 3 videos a day. A fly hold your pants closed. That's right. That's what you use to hold your pants up, is a fly. I think so. Crap. PC is going to die. Be right back. Okay, battery gone down. Then he says so-so. Getting things settled in, so-so. Yeah, it takes a while when you make a move there to get everything settled in. I went here today and was doing a little organizing on my desk. This is Lucky Dog Studios. But I had so many wires here, so I kind of cleaned up some wires and stuff. I wouldn't believe all the wires and stuff I got. Microphones and video cameras and different monitors, but it makes it all work. But then if something goes bad, you got to dig all that stuff out and figure out what's not working right, you know. So, but that's what I did today. I was organizing my desk, getting it cleaned up on it. We got to come up with another park video. We did put out the one at Ponce Preserve. That video took me 12 hours to edit. That thing took forever to edit. I shot it all in 4K, and when you shoot in 4K, it's when you edit it back, it moves so slow frame by frame to try to edit things out, and so that one took a long time to edit out. But
talk about you can tell about the video, but be sure to tell about the end of it.
Yeah, if you haven't watched the video I did on Ponce Preserve, if you don't watch the whole video, at least go to the very end of it and watch the very end of it. It's hilarious. I did a little out clip at the end, and I still laugh my butt off when I watch it back there. So yeah, if you've seen it, you know, you maybe seen it, but check out the end of the video there. I did a little outtake. It's kind of fun. Patty says big place, so.
Is that what she means?
Oh, Ponce Preserve?
Could be, I don't know. I'm not sure what she's talking about there.
Rick says now that it's winter, we have mice coming in the house. I set traps, but my dog keeps licking the peanut butter off the trap. Hey, Rick, you want to know how to get rid of mice? You don't want your really dogs to get in it, but this is what we used to use on the farm. Take plaster of Paris and cornmeal, mix them together and put it out. The mice will eat the cornmeal and in turn be taken in the plaster of Paris. When they drink water, that sets up, and bammo, they have bellyache. They're dead. So you don't want to let your animals get into it, because I'm sure it'd be bad for your animals. But if you can put that up where no animal can get to it, that will kill mice. We used to use it in the barn when I grew up on the farm. Then he says, nice to have the truck and car under roof. Yeah, it's cool. Have a carport like that. That is. Yeah, Patty said, yeah, we was talking about the preserve. Yeah, Rick, it works, you know. Yeah, Denny's new place has got like a carport you can pull the cars under. That's really nice when you can get the cars in on it. So Sue says, yes, Patty, very nice natural setting. It's pretty cool over there.
Gaps.
Oh, sorry about the gap. Well, you know, that's the way the chat goes. You get gaps, you have to catch back up with the conversation. I'll get 2 or 3 or 4 conversations, you know. Yeah, that is a long video. It was longer than when I went there. I didn't realize I was going to have that much footage, and I probably could have cut it down. Oh, John says, are you live now? Yeah, I'm live, John, I think. Let me check. Yeah, I'm still live. Good to see John on.
Welcome, John.
John, our northern buddy from Canada. He's up at the Halifax. Rick says, where do you find plaster of Paris? I'm not sure if the craft stores, they used to use that to make molds. Hobby shops.
Like,
what's that? Hobby Lobby or one of those.
Did you make plaster of Paris?
I don't know about that, but they used to make plaster, what do you call it, where you take newspaper and make, what do you call them?
Decoupage?
No, not decoupage. Anyways, but
I know what you're talking about.
Hold on. Patty says, laugh out loud. Hi, John.
Friends, yeah.
Yeah, glad to see John coming on. Haha, he's late. So yeah, I follow John on YouTube all the time. He was doing something with the motorcycle. He was, I think you were selling your motorcycle. We were going to sell our motorcycle. Still would like to. Paper mache. That's it. That's it. Yeah, rapping Paris. Laugh out loud. Yeah, you find it in Paris. That's where you find plaster of Paris.
Over there.
You know, or maybe France. Yeah, Rick said France.
I caught mice one time with a glue trap, and it was gross because it didn't kill them, and they were still alive on there. It's like, and I'm not killing it. I just put it in a bag and put it out of the trash. It died a slow death, but I wasn't gonna bump the mouse. You know?
Oh, John said someone tried to scam on a motorbike sale.
I saw that, John. I read that.
That was you gotta watch. There's scammers out there. You gotta be very, very careful.
Tell about it, John.
I just didn't fall off the turnip truck. Well, you know. Usually if you keep your eyes open, you'll catch something's not right here, and you start going through the details, and like, you know, I always like to be, I'm selling my Phantom 3, a guy in our club's granddaughter's boyfriend is wanting it, and you know, I've told him everything I know about it. It works great, you know. In a lot of ways I don't like to sell used stuff just in case something occurred, but right now it flies great, not a bit of a problem. But it's always touchy, and I always be as honest as I can. But there's scammers out there will take you for a ride that you got to be so careful. Oh, Country Road says, nice chat, guys. Got to get back to reality. Hey, Country Road, glad to see you come by. Join us. We are here every Monday at 6 and every Thursday at 8 a.m. So glad to see you come. That's all Eastern time. So yeah, John, yeah, out in California. So that would be.
You want to be.
That is like the Beverly Hillbillies. John says, yeah, the stink test. Yeah, some people it stinks. And Sue says, that's crazy, John. Yeah, you got to be so careful.
Yeah, I read your post today, John. That was ridiculous.
Yeah, it's crazy. You know, the things that you. I've always got. I hate to have to be that way, but I always have my guard up. You know, and I analyze things, and so, you know, you got to be careful. Yeah, Rick says, I was thinking if I play Lawrence Welk reruns, I will get a lot. Yeah, they'll run. I remember that. My grandparents, I think it was Saturday nights.
Yep.
Got to get home and watch Lawrence Welk, and then it was Hee Haw. You know, if he wasn't watching Lawrence Welk, you had to watch Hee Haw. And I don't know. I could stand Hee Haw better than Lawrence Welk. But Lawrence Welk was kind of, he had those dancers, Bobby and
Not Cindy.
he had a couple of great dancers. Anyway, I could just get little insights.
The Lennon sisters.
Oh, John said, Bob, did you buy one of those little DJI Osmo cameras? Yes, I did, and I love it. I actually have been doing probably a good 95% of all my videos with that thing. It's, actually I have it right here. The cool thing about this, you can just grab it in an instant, and I mean, this thing is awesome. The video that comes out of it, yeah, it's like $350, and it shoots up to 4K, 60 frames a second. It does panoramas. I mean, I get on these groups. Some people will complain about them. So far, you know, I haven't had a bit of complaints with it. It's been awesome. Yeah, you can just pull this thing out on the fly. The other day, there was a bunch of birds or something out here, and I just grab it. You know, you hit the button there, and it comes alive, and like that quick. Right now, I'm ready to shoot, and so you throw it in your pocket. So whenever you go anywhere, you just throw it in your pocket, and you always have it ready to catch. You'll take pictures too. I rarely ever take a picture, but I love it. I mean, this thing is awesome. And then you can also, I can hook this up to my phone. And you can get a bigger screen on your phone if you want to use it this way. The screen is pretty small, but you can see it. But you can hook it up to your phone. And I've also got a Zoom recorder, which is a voice recorder that I've started to use that you can put. I get a lot better sound out of it. And I've been experimenting with sound off and on, and trying to get it better, you know, but the voice recorder even helps too. But yeah, I love it, you know. That was probably one of my best investments, you know. Oh yeah, Rick said my grandma used to watch both the Lawrence Welk and the Hee Haw, you know. So I see. I used to like Roy Clark on Hee Haw, and I see he passed here not too long ago, a few weeks back, you know. Rick says, Bob, if you pull that camera out on the fly, don't you put salt on it? If you pull that camera out on the fly, don't you put salt on it? Well, you could, but it might not be good for it. So, good one, Rick. Yeah, it's fun to think about back to the old days, what different TV shows that our grandparents and parents used to think was so good. Like tonight's song, we've been watching America's Got Talent, but it's all the star ones.
Yeah.
And I like the other one better when they have those weirdos on there that really can't perform and think they can. I get a lot more entertainment out of that on it. So, yeah, TV's different than it used to be. You know, it's not all the Waltons. Yeah, I love the Waltons. You know, every once in a while I pulled up. I think I have a bunch of them on record, but you can get them about any time you want. But I used to love to watch the Waltons. I don't know how many seasons they were at, but it was a long time. But yeah, those are my favorite shows, the Waltons.
Yeah.
Andy Griffith, you can't beat Andy Griffith. I watch him 24/7, you know. Gomer Pyle, you know, these are just my go-to shows. What about Raymond? Everybody loves Raymond. Yeah, good night, John Boy. Good night, Grandpa. You know, so it's funny. And it's funny, if you notice, the Waltons, the grandparents lived with them. Oh, you saw it. Now, Sue loves Columbo. That is her.
I've been watching it on YouTube.
She's been watching it on YouTube.
YouTube is my absolute favorite show. Or not YouTube, but
Columbo. Yeah, and I'm not a big Columbo fan, but Sue watches it all the time.
One more thing.
You know, so she always watching Columbo. You know.
That's right. Love Peter Falk.
Peter Falk.
Falk. F-A-L-K.
Yeah.
Peter Falk.
So, but yeah, all those old shows were really good. You know, laugh out loud. So
he was 74, I think, when he made his last Columbo.
John's got his thumb up. Yeah. Oh, King and Queens was funny. Yeah, I used to watch them all the time. You know, they're still on. You can watch them. Rick says, Bob and Sue, have you ever seen Being Served with a British show? I love it.
I have. I love
Sue,
it. Yeah.
Sue likes the British
Yeah,
shows.
Good.
Being Served. I think I have seen that. Is that old lady and
Bouquet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Judge Judy. Judge Judy, she's such a cranky old, excuse me, bitch. She's funny. I like to watch Judge Judy. She cracks you up. I like her robe with a little fringe around the top or the little lace. It's kind of funny, but yeah, she won't pull no punches. You know, she'll tell it as it is. You know.
There's one called Faulty Towers that was also funny.
Faulty Towers. Yeah, John says, haha, yes. Yeah, those. And, you know, those, again, I think in the afternoon they're on here. You can still watch Judge Judy and The People's Court, which used to have Judge Wampiner on it. And I don't think he's on it. So, yeah, they changed those shows. But they're fun, you know, the old good shows. I used to watch Adam 12 and Emergency. And you know what I don't like, though, nowadays? The new shows, what they've done, you turn them on and it's only half your screen. What they've done, they've condensed them down so that they're supposed to be like higher resolution, but you got half the screen. I'd rather have a lower resolution in my whole screen. You know, I paid for a 65-inch TV, and I want to see 65 inches of TV. So, but yeah, that's one of my pet peeves is when they shrink them up. You know, Rick says, "No, Sue, you're thinking of Keeping Up with the Princesses." Appearances. So,
yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, said I've seen that one too. And Rick says, you Being Served is the department store with Mrs. Solomon.
Okay.
All right. John says, got to run, painting the ceilings. Heather's back from British Columbia, and Friday and I need to paint and install showers. So, bye. Glad you stopped by, John.
Keep warm.
Keep warm. Watch those scooters.
Be careful of the scammers.
Yeah, BC means British Columbia on the west coast. So, over on the west side. So, yeah, good set. You come aboard, John. Glad to have you by. Yeah, appreciate all the support.
Warm.
Yeah, brr. Yeah, I know. It's like, right now I'm almost sweating. I'm a little hot right now. And it's, yeah, no more scammers allowed. Yeah, we'll pick through them and send them off to the Hooch Cow. Oh, Perry Mason fan. Perry Mason's on every, I think like 9 o'clock or something. He comes on,
After
you know.
the Beaver.
After the Beaver. We watched the Beaver, and I had my live chat on with the Beaver and got nailed down because Beaver was in the background once, so I can't put Beaver on. Rick says, got to go, guys. Another great chat. Yeah, it's coming about an hour. I think we're getting close to getting out of here, too. Okay. So, fun chat. Appreciate all you guys. We have a cool little club, the Kennel Club, you know?
That's right.
Is that what we're calling it?
Yeah,
Kennel Club?
the Kennel Club.
The Kennel Club.
Jeff Poindad.
Yeah, that was Jeff's turn. Kennel Club, the Lucky Dog's in the Kennel Club. And so, yeah, it's been fun. We're, I don't know if it's going to be chilly, but I don't know, go out to another park, do some filming. I don't know if I'll get it out this week or not. We might. So, going to head out. Everybody, we'll see you on Thursday morning, 8 a.m. I know Rick can't make it. He works. The darn work gets in the way all the time. But you'll be here in spirit. So,
bye, all. Everybody stay safe and warm.
Yeah, everybody keep warm. And we'll see you guys again on Thursday. Have a good week.
We had fun. Thanks for coming by.
Fun chat. Appreciate everybody.